Well, it all started back in 1966 when I met Judy Doucette. She was 15, I was 16. We dated until we were both 19 in 1969, and we got married. We lived in a little house in Royston. About a year later, Shane was born. And then we became a family. He was a pretty happy baby. And then we bought a little house up in Cumberland, and we moved to Cumberland. And he was still happy. He was a thinker. There's my dad, and there's Judy's dad, Shane's grandmother, my mom, and my sister Adele. Bunch of cousins. More cousins. And at the fair, and then Shirley was born, and we went on holidays. And that's the Calgary Zoo. And then we moved to Gold River. Shirley turned 1 in Gold River, and Shane started play school there. And then we moved back to Royston. And that's Judy's mom. Lots of kids to play with in Royston. And don't matter where we moved, Santa Claus seemed to always find us. There's Shane's first guitar. Evel Knievel. Look at the determination on Shane's face. Evel Knievel always crashed. Now it's time to do some bowling. Shane knew a little bit about bowling because he actually bowled at a bowling alley. Shirley got the hang of it right away. Well, that looks like fun. We're out for a walk on the beach right there. And then we went to the petting zoo. We used to go there quite often out in Comox. We used to call it the monkey farm because there was monkeys there. And Shane, he was pretty good at riding Judy's horse, Sawdust. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Whoa. And they went to Scott Cove. That's where Dad and Peggy lived, and they caught some fish up there. That's Cumberland. Halloween rolled around, I guess. Hey, can I drive? He says. Sure. And there's Shane's great grandmother. This was her 90th birthday. And Shane put his name in at the Dairy Queen and he won the bicycle. And we bought a pickup truck and a camper. Then we could do a lot of camping. But we traded the truck in and got a super cab. And there was lots of room for big travel. Here we were on our way to Disneyland. We stopped in to see Dad and Peggy, and then away we went to Disneyland. And we even went to Mexico. And then winter sports. We bought the kids each set of skis for Christmas. We learned to ski on the rope tow on the Forbidden Plateau, and then the T-bar, and then later on up on the chairlift. Here comes Shirley. She's doing pretty good for her first year. Shane, he met a friend there and they skied together all day. And so this kid was a little bit ahead of Shane on the skiing, maybe a year or two, but Shane kept up with him pretty good. So Shirley and I would ski together all day and Shane would ski with him all day, and we'd meet for lunch at the pickup truck. We'd pack a lunch, you see. Oh, wipe out. All good. Okay, meet you at the truck for lunch. Okay. And then at lunchtime, you had to feed the whiskey jacks. And then it was up on the chairlift. We tried to get as many runs in during the day as we could. Mount Washington over there. But it was springtime down in the valley. I made the kids up a go-kart. They had a lot of fun with this thing. Got wheelbarrow wheels on the back and bicycle wheels on the front. And a tow rope under the hood. And Marcel, he just lived a block or two away, so he hung out with the kids quite a bit. At Ajax, he had a hard time keeping up with this rig. And Marcel, he figured out a way to make it go uphill. Nah, I just put the video in reverse. Dad, can you put a motor in it? And then we moved back to Gold River. Now there was a bigger hill in Gold River, but more, they had to look out for traffic a little bit more. And then here we are, we're stopping in at Dad and Peggy's again. Dad's birthday was on May 21st and Judy's birthday May 22nd. And then we'd go down to Bellingham and to Anacortes. And there's Goldie, she's just a puppy then. We had a lot of fun on those trips. We went every summer, or every May. And this is the Click Attack. It's the ferry that goes from Anacortes to Vancouver Island, and it stops at a couple of these Gulf Islands on the way. Don't walk on the ferry with your bare feet, Shirley. Oh no. See what happens? Now here we are back in Gold River. And my sister Michelle, she came up for a visit. She's on here because she passed away just a month after Shane did. Okay, I'll see you guys uptown at the coffee shop. Bigger wood in Gold River. And now the teenage years. There's Goldie, she's all grown up. And this was our 20th anniversary here. And now comes the guitar years. And Judy upstairs with earmuffs on.
forward.
Here we go.
One more run.
And we got all the people in our side of the family together, and with Mom in the middle there, you see. And the only one missing is Adele. And we got our picture taken all together. And when Shane got out of grade 12, he took a course in Courtney, hairdressing course. And there's Judy, she's getting her hair done. You forgot something. Now Darcy even gets a haircut. And the kids had a pet rat.
Your hair's gonna come over it anyway, Darcy.
I even get a haircut out of the deal. And Shane and Shirley, they'd left home, but they weren't attached to anybody, so we took them on a camping trip for Christmas and New Year's down to Mexico. Put the camper on the truck and away we went. Only takes a day or two. We had a lot of fun down there on the Baja. Now this guy wanted to take Shirley for a ride into the desert on his quad, but Judy says, no, not unless Shane goes with you. So they rounded up another quad, and away they went. Well, they were both trikes. And the next day we rented a trike quad. Went out and did the Baja 1000. It was pretty neat. And when we got back, Shane's lung collapsed. He was having a hard time jogging with me on the beach there, and I think that's when his lung was starting to come loose. The doctor poked a hole in his chest and they hooked up a vacuum line right here, you see, and that sucked the air out in between his lung and his rib cage and got it all back into shape.
Did they say it actually like someone did that, or you just freak someone out?
At a meeting. Somebody fall asleep at a meeting. That's what
Oh, at a meeting?
Yeah.
I thought you were just on the phone.
And Shane and Lynn, they had both a ring in their nose.
Awesome. Paul gets to do the dishes.
All set up.
I thought you were on the bottom. Well, not at the top, yeah, just through the middle.
And then Shane took a bartender course, and Shirley was working in a bar over in Gibson's, and she got him a job in the bar as bartender. So they both worked in the same pub. Okay, I think this is his 24th birthday.
Read out loud.
Oh, on your birthday, brother. Remember when we used to have fights all the time? Well, I'm glad we became mature and outgrew that. Even though I won more fights than you did. Na, na, na. Happy birthday. That's cute.
And that's for you. That picture of Cora and me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aw.
Okay, these kids, they're
Funny.
that's Cora and Shane's friend Jan's daughter, Emily.
It's true, you know. Hmm.
Cora.
That's cute. Hi, kiddo. I'm sitting right in.
And that's Cora. He moved back to Gold River and got a job at the Ridgeview pub, working the bar there.
How's that on there? Oh yeah, I see this. Before.
Oh, that's the tack.
Yeah. The Speedo. Or is there a tack on yours?
Yeah. Or no, it's Speedo actually.
Oh, is that right?
Geez, I forgot it was in miles per hour, eh? I was driving along on the highway thinking, wow, this is awfully windy for kilometers. I gotta get up to 80 and I'm heading up to 80 and I'm like, holy smokes, is that ever windy? Had to take my hat off and I look and it's in miles per hour.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like almost blowing myself off the bike.
bundle of cousins here. And then Shane bought himself a brand spanking new bike. Lots of power. It's got a backrest for the passenger. Payments.
He's ready.
And we used to get this chalet for skiing, but since we weren't skiing anymore, we'd get the chalet in the summer when it was hot in the valley, cool up on the mountain.
Don't go down the mountain without taking the tapes back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stance, nay. Me, by the way, I pronounce you husband and wife, hated one another. Congratulations, and you may kiss your bride.
It went smooth without everyone. Thank you very much.
That's a new rule.
Now Shane got a passenger on his bike. Judy knit them each a sweater. What are you thinking, Shane? Well, they were trying to live happily ever after. They took a trip to Mexico. Then they bought a little house in Nanaimo. Then they bought the house next door and fixed it up. Then Shane bought a little sailboat to get out on the water once in a while. They bought a real nice camper trailer. But Jody got leukemia, and she fought the battle for a few years, but she lost the battle, and after that, Shane was pretty depressed. His dog helped them through it there a little bit, but when the dog died, he even got more depressed, and we tried to help him out, keep him busy, keep him with family events and stuff, but it was a losing battle. Someone went through a red light and nailed him on his brand new nice Harley, knocked him out. He wasn't really the same after that. I carved him something. He had a lot of love for the family. He showed up for my 75th birthday party. Then we met him in Nanaimo. He had bought me a Canuck jersey, but this was the last time we saw him.